So this is equal to mgh. So students, you got that A also total mechanical energy was mgh, at B also total mechanical energy was mgh, at C also total mechanical energy is mgh. What happened what happened from A to C when the body falls to A to C? At C, the total potential energy is 0, and at A total potential energy was mgh, whereas at C total kinetic energy is mgh. That means entire potential energy has got converted into kinetic energy when it falls to height h. But the total mechanical energy at each stage of its fall remains mgh. If you plot a graph between energy and the height above the ground, it is height h above ground and here you are plotting energy. Then what happens? As the height is 0 and height is h, when height was 0, kinetic energy is maximum, that is mgh. When height is h, kinetic energy was 0. So this will be the graph for kinetic energy. And when the height of the ground is h, potential energy is mgh, and height of the ground is 0, the potential energy is 0. So this is the graph for soil. This is the graph for, it will be straight lines, students, we take care of this. This will be straight lines. I am not drawing with any scale. So the potential energy will be mgh at height h and 0 at height 0. So in this entire process, the kinetic energy increases from height 0 to, kinetic energy increases as it falls, body falls from height 0 to the height h. As it reaches h, kinetic energy is maximum, and at height 0, kinetic energy is mgh, at height h, kinetic energy is 0. So potential energy is 0 at height 0, at C, that is the position C we have discussed, and height h, the potential energy is maximum. This is potential energy. So at the intersecting point, this height h by 2, the kinetic energy and potential energy will be equal, and each will be mgh by 2. So in this graph, we say that there is continuous conversion as the body falls down freely, potential energy to kinetic energy, but the total mechanical energy remains constant. This is true when the body is thrown up also. Their kinetic energy gets converted into potential energy, and at the maximum height, at the 0 height, kinetic energy is maximum. At the maximum height h, kinetic energy becomes 0. Potential energy is 0 at the 0 height, and at the height h, the potential energy becomes maximum. The entire kinetic energy gets converted into potential energy, stored in the body as potential energy. So this is about the conservation of mechanical energy for a body falling freely. Now let us consider the application, that is a simple pendulum. Now suppose there is a simple pendulum, it is its mean position C, and when it swings, it will swing to two extreme points, between two extreme points, say A and B. Okay. Now if C is the mean position, here I have drawn a line and I have considered this as the base height h to be 0, and then as it swings to this extreme, it gains some height here, h. Here also, this side also, it gains the same height, h, and it is continuously swinging. Now, at t1 happens that when you are making the pendulum to swing, you are giving it some velocity, applying force, of course. You are giving some velocity. So it has at the essence it is at height h, because this is the base height, mean position height, the base height you have taken as 0. So here the potential energy is 0 and kinetic energy is maximum. Now as it moves from C position to A position, what happens? It gains some height h, and at A the pendulum stops and becomes, when it stops, its kinetic energy becomes 0 because the velocity becomes 0, and the potential energy is how much? mg h, if you consider the height raised by the pendulum is h. With this potential energy, it again returns back, and as it returns, its potential energy gets converted into kinetic energy. Again the kinetic energy becomes maximum, potential energy becomes 0, it gains some inertia of motion here and overshoots this mark and reaches to the other extreme. As it moves from C to B, its kinetic energy again gets converted into potential energy, and at B the potential energy again becomes maximum, that is mgh, and the kinetic energy becomes 0. With this potential energy, again it returns back towards the mean position. Again its potential energy gets converted into kinetic energy. At C again kinetic energy is maximum, potential energy becomes 0, and it overshoots the mark due to the gain in inertia of motion in the other direction, and it reaches to A, and the process continues. In the entire process, what we find that there is conversion of energy from kinetic energy to potential energy and potential energy to kinetic energy, but at each stage of the motion, the total mechanical energy remains constant, that is mgh here. So hope you have understood this chapter. Now the questions, answers and numericals you do, and then the doubt clearing session can be initiated. Thank you.